Now my favorite TV anchor man says, watch the Middle East. The price of oil is going out of sight. And only yesterday, he said the price would never be increased. And that's the opposite of what he said last night. Now, it's getting so tough to understand this stuff. I don't really want to bother anymore. By the time I understand the news that I read today, I gotta forget the news I read the day before. But then I turn to the sports page, and I see where the Lakers didn't make it. Now, there's no way I know they can fake it. They can't say they win if they lose, 'cause there it is on the sports page. No way I know to deny it. They win, they lose, or they tie it. They can't cover it up in the news. Now, generals, and congressmen, and other shifty guys, they all got little tricks they want to pull. And this scratchy stuff I feel that's being pulled around my eyes, I'm beginning to identify as wool. There's an expose about the CIA on the radio and TV and the press. And after all the different versions of what I'm supposed to know, I wind up understanding even less. But then I turn to the sports page, and I see where Reggie Jackson made an error. Now, how could they report that any fairer? The sun must have got in his eyes, 'cause there it was on the sports page. Just the simple facts that I am finding, not another axe somebody's grinding. They can't change the score by telling lies. Now, back a couple seasons when the Mets were riding high, the astronauts were walking on the moon. I watched it on the TV and I looked up at the sky. Then I started laughing like a loon. It could all be a fake, like a movie they could make, and we'd all believe they're really out in space. And the Russians would be busy making phony movies too, and we'd never know who really won the race. But then I turned to the sports page, and the Mets had blown it in the 13th inning. Papers can't make losing look like winning. I think the Phillies took it 5-4. There it was on the sports page. Only page that takes a firm position. Kind of like an honest politician. But kind you hardly find anymore. In fact, let's face it, the sports page is the only place to go when a fella wants to know the score.